Is an introduction really necessary for someone we all know so well?
All right. It is the Cafe Moto podcast, and it is your number one host, your number one team in the Tampa Bay area. To my left, I have my boy Big Manny, not the little one. Recognize who you're talking to when you come up to him. And on my right, I got one of the hardest shop owners in the Tampa Bay area, Mr. FD himself. When they say FDA, you already know they're talking about full detail automotive. Got my man Mike here.
Mike.
What up?
All right.
What up?
So I'm going to go ahead and say that I screwed up before. This is our second time recording this because I screwed up in the past. But it's all right. We're not here to talk about the past. We're here to talk about the present. And yeah,
Right here, right now.
we're here right now.
we made it back, so it's
Yes,
all good. It's all good.
switching it all up. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you.
Yeah, likewise.
Appreciate you having us back. For
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Yep. Thanks for coming back. Got that sorted out right away.
Yeah, had to make it right. Hopefully you can see we made some upgrades,
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're here at Full Detail Automotive in Tampa Bay. So we'll just go right into it. We all know your name is Mike now, but
Yeah, well,
kind of give us an intro. What's your name? What do you do?
Let us know what you're about.
Well, yeah.
we're all right. Yeah. So, FDA, Full Detail Automotive, FD Auto, as I refer to it. Just a little
I
more
never
condensed.
thought about that.
Yeah, a little more
FD
condensed.
Auto.
Capital F, capital D, capital A, lowercase Udo. Bro,
Udo.
it looks way better written down than the whole thing.
Okay.
But yeah, JDM specialty shop, Z32 and FD being the top two special machines there. FD is my specialty, and the Z32 was inherited. Shout out to Billy.
Shout out to Billy Bill.
Hey,
Yeah.
Big Billy.
Billy put me on big time on that
Nice.
one.
The blondest man I know.
Yeah. Bro, blinding, this man.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So yeah, we handle all the stuff you see. We got Starlet here. We do a lot of things. But it's all the JDM stuff. Whatever anybody needs. The name. So Full Detail, right? It's not detailing as people, So
Yeah.
it's a thing. People still call. Hey, how much for just the inside? Inside what? Just to vacuum the inside. You have a wrong number. This isn't a detailing? No. Oh, sorry, click. It's the whole thing. But not detail like that, like detail oriented. Full detail, parentheses, oriented, automotive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, simple example. Say you want to do your brakes. If you're doing brakes, you're pulling off the pads, you're pulling off the rotors. You're going to put on new rotors, put on new pads. That's the basic. If I'm pulling off the rotors, okay, I got the hub in front of me. I'm going to hit it with a wire wheel. I'm going to clean it off. Maybe dust it with a little bit of paint so that when the rotor is on and you have no center cap, instead of seeing a rusty cap, now you see a nice clean black cap. Put that on. Boom. Take the pads out. Okay, we got the caliper off. Okay, well, let me sand off the points of the caliper that, the squeak and squeal and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to grease everything real nice. Every little detail that can be done as part of the job is done. It's not just, all right, we're done. But we could have done all the extra. No, we could have done all the extra stuff. We just do all the extra stuff.
Right.
It's part of it. So it's I wouldn't call it above and beyond. I think it really should just more so be the standard of maintenance.
Yeah.
But it does take longer. It does cost more, but you get a better product in the end.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So McDonald's makes their burgers by putting it on the thing, pressing the button. It is what it is. You go somewhere else, they're doing this. They're seasoning it. They're smashing it. They're doing the whole thing. Costs more, but you get what you pay for.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of the whole motif there about that situation there. But yeah, that's pretty much the shop. I mean, we got a dyno. We do that. If people want to take their car, if they want to pull it out of the lake and then bring it here and say, hey, I need a SEMA car, we could do that.
There we go.
Or if it's like, hey, I've had this car for 5-10 years and I want to do something different to it, we could do that too. It doesn't matter. The scope is the limit of the scope is your wallet, really.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I guess then, it's not endless. There's an end to it. Some people, it can be endless, though.
Yeah, some of these people.
I ain't some people.
No.
What they're doing.
Tell me about it. But I like that, the devil's in the full detail, automotive.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you look around here, look around the shop, all the cars that are done up, just look at the bay. And, like you said, I think that's your specialty.
Yeah. Engine bay is a big thing. I have this belief, like, it's so easy to make a car that looks good. So easy. Like, it is just like, okay, wow. So what? Open your hood.
Mm-hmm.
Show me something. Like what? You know what I mean? If you want a car to look cool, buy an FRS. Get a wide body kit, a super expensive set of wheels, and give it to a body shop for a few months. When you get it back, you're gonna have the coolest car ever made. Yeah. It's gonna, oh my gosh, just seeing it sitting still is just like, oof. But then you start it up.
Still stock.
Yeah, it's just like, what is
stock
that?
and boring.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? But like, if you lift the hood, I feel like that's what separates all of us.
Mm-hmm.
If you lift the hood of a car and you see some stuff in there where it's like, yo, what is this? Where's this piece? How did you hide that? What is this? That's what separates us. Anybody can make a nice car on the outside. Mm-hmm. We've been doing that ever since it's children.
Yeah.
Children do that.
Yeah.
We all do it. It's easy. But yeah, you gotta lift the hood and show me something, man. Show me what you got. What'd you do?
That's true. I mean, you kind of went into the next question I was gonna ask about FDA being like a clever name, kind of a nice play on words. But like, how did you come up with like the name itself?
All right, there's a few paths here, but it's not spectacular at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean the name and also like how'd you end up coming up with like the shop itself too? Because I mean the name is one part, but like how'd you end up here?
Got you. So
I want to do a quick just intermission. Now we are right next to the airport, next to Tampa International Airport. So if you hear that.
It's Spirit, that's FedEx, that's Frontier, and mostly Southwest doing that all day, all night.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
So the original plan, like before anything, was actually going to be fleet maintenance. So we were going to do commercial vehicles and all that kind of stuff. And it made sense at the time. And that was the whole thing that never went anywhere. Then some stuff, and then it turned kind of into this thing here. So the original name of the shop was supposed to be DM Motorsports, and that was around the time back in 2019 when using the phrase DM was like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
buzzword.
Yeah, exactly. And
big play on words guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Something that sticks, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But that didn't work, and it was coincidental because it was DM, because my partner in the shop, which he's the background guy, he makes sure that no people with clipboards come to that door in polos with ID cards, so he handles all that. Yeah, just like that. See my credentials too. Yeah, so he handles that. So DM, it was going to be Davis and Mel, because his name is Mel. So it was going to be Davis, Mel, DM, Motorsports. That was the whole thing. And we were cool with that for a little bit. But then sitting on it and sleeping on it, I was like, hey, man, I don't think this is a good idea. He's like, what? I was like, because it's trendy. It's a trendy name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, trends kind of die at some point.
Exactly. You know what I mean? I don't want to pick a name that we got to stick with based on a trend. I don't think that's a good idea. What do you got in mind? Well, so long before, I have an FD and a DA, and even way back then, because I'm corny, it was FDA was already a thing, but it was FD DA, and like that was like the whole thing, and it existed, and I just kind of, it's just something I said. You know what I mean? Something I said. Well, now we're back here, and it's like, FDA, we can do it. We can do it now. And it's like, okay, well, hold up now. What does it mean? What does it stand for? And it's like, well, the A is for automotive.
Easy.
Yeah. Okay, boom. What about the F? Full
Okay.
detail. Full detail automotive.
Perfect.
Run it. And that was it. And it's like, yeah, FDA approved, FDA this. And we just started playing with it. And it was like, yeah, FDA. Boom. There it was. That was the name. Full detail automotive. And that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, then it just kind of made sense after that.
Just stamped your legacy onto Tampa Bay ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see about legacy. We'll see.
I mean, just saying, you are the number one spot around here for Sevens Day. For
Yeah.
like,
We got to get into Sevens Day a little later, but for sure. Yeah. Manny's not wrong.
I mean,
Yeah, 7th Day is something, man. We'll talk about that, man.
a lot of people know your name. A lot of people know the shop. So you've cemented your place here, I think. In the past,
for sure.
6 years it's been?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 6 years, January, February, March, 6 years in April.
Okay. And you can go ahead and count that. We're close enough. We might as well
All
count it.
6 years.
Yeah.
Boom.
So how'd you end up choosing Tampa? Because for those who don't know, I met Mike many moons ago in Goldsboro, North Carolina. And if you don't know, that is a very small town. So for us to both be in Tampa now, you know what I mean, of course for different reasons, but so yeah, what made you get the shop here in Tampa versus, I mean, there's anywhere else you could have went.
Yeah. So we ended up in Tampa, me and the wife, kind of like because of her. So when we were leaving North Carolina, we were either moving to Orlando or to Tampa because her family's here and she wanted to be near her family.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. But we were gonna go to Orlando because the plan was I was gonna go to an A&P school in Orlando to get my A&P to do airplane stuff. Right? And she's like, no, my sister, my mom, my family. And I was like, man. And what's crazy is that the thing about wives and stuff is that they know everything and stuff. So she made the point. She was like, look, we've been going to all these places because of you in the military. And it's my turn. And I was like, God, that makes sense.
You're right.
Damn it. Well, I guess we're moving to Tampa.
Yeah.
So here we are. Boom. We go to Tampa. We come here, find a place, we do the whole thing, and then turns out there's another A&P school here, of course, which is how we ended up kind of here, I guess.
I think there's two, actually.
Well, I guess to say there's only really one that matters.
Okay.
So,
Touche.
Yeah. So shout out to NAA, National Aviation Academy, in sunny St. Pete, Clearwater, how they refer to themselves.
Damn, so they're beside each other? Both? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Beside each other?
The other one.
Oz? The strip club?
No.
Oh.
No, the other one, T Black. That's the A&P school too.
Oh, never heard of it.
Yeah. Yep. T Black Aviation, I think, or something like that. I know I'm gonna go there to get my A&P, or because I have the tickets already.
Oh.
Just gotta get off my ass.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Yeah. For 2 weeks, because that one's a crash course.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I thought that was what you meant when you said it didn't matter.
Oh, well, my standards are a little bit different. So when I say it's the only one that matters, I'm going off what I feel is like the way.
Yeah, I mean, doing 2 weeks versus like what, 2 years?
14 months.
14 months.
There's a big difference.
14 plus 7, because I went for the avionics course afterwards.
Yeah,
So-
that 2 weeks is like everything.
Oh, I know.
Oof.
And the thing is, like, before I did the school, when I went and I did like my application, everything, I did my interviews and all that, they asked me, they were like, why? Like, you could literally just, like, we could just give it to you. And I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. Because the thing is, like, I know what I know, but I don't know what the civilian side knows. I don't know what their standards are. I don't know, like, the little intricacies and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to just walk into it like that, you know? And come to find out, it didn't matter.
No, it does not.
No, it didn't. I
It's not.
thought I was doing myself a service and a favor by learning their ways, and come to find out,
They don't care.
they don't care.
Don't
They don't
care.
care. And then all of their standards, we have all the same standards, but say for example, like with safety wire, oh, we have a minimum of 3 twists on the pigtail. There's just 2. Like all their standards are like there but lesser. So it's like, come on, man, come on, no way. Breezed through that school.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Usually, if
gosh.
you're a prior service, it's easy.
Bro,
Yeah.
I was just like, no way. And people are dropping out, and they're having a hard time, and they're studying in their off time, and I'm just like, I'm cheating. Oh my gosh,
There's
I'm
no
cheating.
way this is real.
Yeah, man, that
No way.
blew my mind, and it made me feel like just like a god. And it's like I just know all of this stuff, and I'm just like, oh no. And then we're doing like the projects in class. We're actually taking stuff apart and doing all these different things, and I'm just like, done. And then we were learning safety wire, and I was just 7-level twist, just doing the whole thing, do 40,000s. I know which direction to go, how to pull the bolt and do the whole thing, get the twist right up into the hole. Like I'm blasting through this stuff, and the instructors are like, "Have you done this before?" And I'm like, "Yeah, a little bit."
This is day one,
little
phase
bit.
one
Yeah,
for us.
this is tech school.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, okay. But yeah, did that whole thing. But yeah, so we settled here. We did the whole thing, and I didn't have this car. This car was still in Japan. I didn't have the red one though, because I got that one in North Carolina when we were there the second time. So there's that, and it still had the rotary in it, the red one. So I got involved, I guess you can say, and I also had my Integra, the most important car, probably that isn't the most important, my black one, which most people have never seen, but exists, does exist. But
Still.
yeah, still,
Oh, okay.
still in the same spot too, which it shouldn't be, but I got a different plan for that.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna finish it. I swear,
Hey.
swear I'm gonna finish it. But it happened where so Goldsboro taught me that Advance is trash, AutoZone trash, Napa trash, O'Reilly's go to O'Reilly's.
Yes. Yes.
Goldsboro taught me that O'Reilly's was like, be grateful you have one in your area, right? So where we were living, there was no O'Reilly's down the street. So I drove the Integra there, and in the parking lot, there's this green Civic. It's a people that know are gonna hate me for saying it, but it was an EG Coupe, which isn't a real thing, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, it was an EG Coupe, and it had like the whole. It was just a nice car, right? I was like, man, that's nice. Go inside. I'm like, yo, who's and the guy's there. His name is Dan, right? I meet him, and we get to talking. Oh, you drive a DS? Like, yeah, I drive a DS. So we go outside, we're talking, we're having a whole thing. I'm like, man, this guy's cool. And he was cool, still is, right? And he's like, yeah, man, you know, you gotta meet my brother. He's super cool too. Da 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 da. I tell him the whole thing, and then I did. Boom. All right. Met him. His name was Ryan. I met him. Super cool. Super cool dude. Hit it off right away. Spending nights and stuff at my house at the time in the garage. That was when I was putting the 1J in the red car, turning the motor down, just hanging out, talking stuff, and driving around, doing the whole thing. Cool dude, super cool dude. And yeah, that happened like that. So time passes. I'm still in school. You know, I'm running through the whole 14 months, and it's a whole thing. And then I get towards the end, and it's like, okay, you're gonna graduate. Do you want to go to work, or do you want to do the avionics course? Well, I did the avionics course. So it was another 7 months. Okay. Get to the end of the 7 months, and now I'm doing like real life interviews at places around here, and trying to pick where I'm going to work, you know, because we're not going to move, you know, because we're just not. So we're stuck here in Tampa. The one place I did want to work, which there aren't exactly many options here, but the one place I did want to work, the interview to me went horribly. And not because I interviewed bad, but because the guy that was interviewing me was a dick, and he disrespected the hell out of me, and I didn't let it slide. And he didn't like that.
Yeah.
So
Those people exist.
yes, they do. So I didn't get that job, which is crazy. But around the same time I was doing the interviews, Ryan, he had just the bay, the other bay, not this one, of course, but the other bay. And he was talking about moving, I want to say it was to Colorado or something. His dad was sick. And to get their medicine, they had to be in Colorado. So instead of going back and forth, they were just going to move there. And he was saying like he was going to, sell the shop and that I should buy it. And I was like, oh, no, about that. That sounds crazy. And he was telling me, he's like, nah, man, I think you could do it, And he was just hyping me up, juicing me up, telling me all these different things. And he was explaining to me like the financial side of it. He's like, look, this is the overhead. All you would have to do is bill X amount of hours per month, which is nothing. And it covers the overhead. Da, da, da. He was explaining to me, and I'm like, wow, that sounds realistic. And he was like, yeah, you should do it. And I'm like, ah. But it's crazy because this happened around the same time that school was over. So now,
mine's up.
Yeah.
Now it's just like choose your path, and it's like, God, man. But spend a bunch of time floating that idea. Him and Chase, the homie Chase, between the two of them, they convinced me that like, hey, this is what you should do. So I was like, oh, all right, cool. So I sat on it, and just made the choice. Dove in, bought the shop, we transferred the lease over. I got the shop, and there it was. I inherited everything that was already here because he was using it as it was a lot of his own stuff here, and also there were customers, if you want to call them that. So those projects that were already in work, I inherited.
Okay.
So that's how I met Rasim, which shout out Rasim. That's how I met Rasim and a few other people like that. So the trick though, because at the time, 6 years ago, I was a lot younger than I am now, about 6 years younger. And I had it in my head that if you don't do this now, you're never going to do it. You're just not. Like, the reality is you're young enough where you can fail and recover perfectly. Still 10 dismount. You know what I mean? Like, you can still do it. Just got your AMP, you got all your certs, you got the resume. It's there. If this doesn't work,
You got something to fall back on.
easy. And you can say you tried. You got nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're still here, so that worked out. But the trick was, there was still doubt.
Yeah.
And the thing about doubt is that, like I was saying about wives, is that they make like a whole lot of sense. So at the time, the only money that I had coming in was from school, the BAH I was getting. I didn't have a job, obviously. And since we had just moved here, the job she had, she was pretty much, entry level. It was what it was. So getting out of school, the BAH money was turning off. She has entry level job, and we still have bills.
Include a shop now.
To now include a shop.
Yeah, it's a little intimidating.
It is. So the discussion that we had before buying the shop did not happen.
It just comes home randomly one day. Honey, I bought a shop.
Not even. Even worse. Even worse than that. So I made this decision, right? And just to put it out there, because it doesn't matter, I bought the shop for $20,000. It was $20,000 to sign over that lease and everything that is in those four walls.
Hey.
All right. Boom. Here you go, Ryan. Thanks, bro. I got a picture of me holding the lease that day and everything with the shop behind me. Ryan was the one that took the picture. Oh, wow. It was beautiful. So I didn't say anything. I don't remember how long it was I didn't say anything for. And one day, we got in the car, and I said, we need to go somewhere. And it was at night. And we pull up in the parking lot, and I back the car up to the door. I forget what it was I needed to drop off. And she's like, oh, what's this? She's like, oh, it's your friend's shop. And I was like, yeah. It's about that. And I lock the door. She's in the car. I come around. I open the door up. Lights on. And I open the trunk, and she's looking at me, and she's like, what are we doing here? And I was like, unloading some stuff. Why? Because this is mine now. And the thing is, it's like, she's in the passenger seat, and I'm standing behind the car. The trunk is open, so she's looking back like this. And it's etched into my mind the look on her face. And I'm just like, and I just start unloading the stuff, and it is what it is, and I'm just like, and that's when it settled in. It was like, yo, I'm done. This is it. This is it for me. Like, I'm in it now. You know, like the weeds are back there. I'm at the roots of the weeds right now, bro. I'm deep. It's like I don't have a choice but to make this work.
Yeah.
You know, so the thing is, it was wrong, and she lets me know, but like straight up, bro, I don't regret it. Like, it sounds bad, but I just don't. The thing is, like, if we would have discussed it, it wouldn't happen. Our situation wasn't in a fact where it's like, okay, the real world is about to turn on, like for real.
Yeah, because you are still kind of like coddled in the military.
Exactly, and the teat ran dry after I left school. BAH said, "Doop, you're off. Good luck. Go be somebody." And the decision was, instead of going to work and getting a job and collecting money, you instead spent money to not make money, to potentially lose money in a situation where we're not in a situation for you to be doing dumb things like that. And the answer is yes. That's exactly what I did.
Yes, I did that.
Yes. And,
You gonna help me
here
with
we
these
are.
boxes or what?
Yo, straight up. I need to push these cars. Half of these don't run. Come on.
Making your wife play 21 questions to figure out your
that's
business
funny.
decisions is crazy.
Bro, she was not happy.
Yeah.
Not happy, bro.
I don't
At
know.
all. Like,
I can
upset.
only imagine.
Don't imagine that, bro. I don't even want that juju on you. Never make that decision,
man.
bro. Everybody out there in the world, do not do that.
Consult with your spouses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for stuff like that. Yo. Wow.
Bold
Yeah.
move. But it paid off.
Okay.
It paid off.
All right.
I think.
Oof.
I feel like
Hey,
you're
man.
here.
I am.
Yeah.
I am here.
Yeah.
The shop is here. You know what I mean?
And it's not like the shop's empty.
No, it's not empty. In
So-
fact, it's bigger than when it started.
Yes.
Which is physically larger. There's a door now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
noticed
exactly,
that.
we noticed that. Not only that, but like, I have to see if I can like put this in the video, like here. Mike has one of the dopest bathrooms I have
Boy, ain't no
ever
way, boy.
seen. Not only
Boy,
in
ain't
the
no way,
shop,
boy.
just I've ever seen in general.
It's not even done yet.
It's like boutique-esque.
It's got a chandelier.
It's got a chandelier.
Yeah.
What chandelier where you shit?
The-
I don't know how else to say that.
Gotta
That
be
needs to be
classy.
on their shirt or like something. The only thing that's missing is like someone that's like, want a mint?
Yeah.
Or,
You want a
like,
mint?
You just
yeah.
go stand there like this and just watch you.
Paper towel?
What's that?
Good push, sir. Goodness gracious.
So with that standing out the door, like number one or number two? All right, I'll step out.
Yeah. It's like, yo.
But yeah, the one of the nicest bathrooms. Nah, but I mean, I'm joking with that. I mean, it is nice, but like the shop area in general is nice. From when I first seen it, just over there, and then announcing the dyno and stuff like that, and over here, and then it's definitely progressed in a good way. So
Yeah. Appreciate it. So the thing with me, like, I am a diva. Like, bro, the thing is, like, I like nice things. You know, I can't afford nice things, but I like nice things. I like to be comfortable. I like to, like, I like what I like. You know what I mean? So, like, when it came to the shop and it's like, okay, decorate. Okay, dress it up. I'm going to spend a lot of time here. I don't want to walk in somewhere and I look around and I'm just like, you know. Like, you walk in some shops, the floor is concrete and, like, the walls are dingy and the lights is just, like, the one bulb swinging left to right, you know, the interrogation
it's
mark.
just like I'm in a shop. Okay.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it's like it doesn't need to be like that. You know, the very first major upgrade I did was the bathroom in my office or the main waiting area. That was the very first thing because the bathroom that was in there, it looked like Saw, where it was it was just missing the dude, bro, just missing the dude laying there, and it was Jigsaw the whole time. You wouldn't even know, bro. It was that bad, awful. And I was like, no, I can't, bro. You have to hover over the toilet seat to poop. I don't have the quad strength for that. Bro, I needed something comfortable.
Yeah.
So cousin came in, knocked the whole bathroom down, and put the bathroom that we have in there. That one, of course, the second one came way later. But yeah, very first thing I needed, bro, was a nice bathroom. Like, I spend enough time in there where it's like, I need to be comfortable.
Yeah, especially after you just told your wife that you bought the shop.
Yeah.
You might be spending enough nights here, so
Considerable
it
amount of
needs
time.
to be comfortable.
Literally in a shitter. So
Yeah. Now that explains your hours.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, the whole time I was in, right, I was either on swings or mids. I wasn't on days for very long.
Yeah, I'm
So-
never on days.
The thing is, like, that's just how we're wired. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, around 7, 8 o'clock, I'm hitting my stride. Bro, I'm locked in around 7 or 8. Like, hand me something. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is. And then on the flip side of that, in the real world, everything closes at 5.
Yep.
To include people who get out of work. So if you drop your car off to get fixed, right, you have 2 options. You either need to go to work late or take the day off.
pretty much.
Why not have to do either? Why not, right? Get off work at 5, get home by 7, feed yourself, put the kids down, maybe do something else, and then drop your car off at 9. And then go home and go to bed. Yeah, you just go about your day. From a customer service standpoint, 1 to 10 p.m. is bonkers for an auto shop. That is what? That's a scam. But it's not. It's real. It's real.
It's real, and it's at FDA.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, from a customer service standpoint, the one thing, like, above the excellent customer service, people are always say, your hours are perfect. And I'm just like, thank you so much. You know, we all making some pretty sacrifices to provide this, you know. But yes, it feels good to add the convenience factor. Because the thing is, performance shops, specifically performance shops, not like lube shops, performance shops, just the same as like a salon or a massage house, this is a luxury extracurricular service. You know what I mean? And with that, luxury extracurricular things should be there, such as the convenience of being able to drop off or pick up whenever you want, and so on and so forth. Like, there has to be a full experience there. It doesn't have to be like not that. You know what I mean? Like, the people who come here, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, first of all, you have a car that serves no purpose, no practical purpose, other than when you get in it, you have a great time. Mm-hmm. This is its only purpose. Mm-hmm. First of all, that expense is insane. Second, you're not only going to take this car that serves no practical purpose, but you're also going to put thousands upon thousands of dollars into it. Whoever it is that you're paying and wherever it is that you're taking that car, they owe you. And they don't even know it most of the time. I know it. But they owe you, because that's a big deal.
Absolutely.
I am choosing to spend this money that I worked hard to get on, I don't know, a nice radio, set of wheels, maybe a blow-off valve that goes cheap instead of because it's more fun. Because it's more fun, and I'm going to pay you hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of dollars to do that. That's insane. So I do owe you. And that is shown in my customer service. Like, you can't lose sight of these things. And that's just like a big deal to me. So the hours fall in line with that. It's nice to be able to just like drop your car off and pick it up with no stress at all.
For sure.
Yep.
Absolutely.
For sure. Well, we're going to take a quick break here and show you guys some of the merch we got here for the Cafe Moto podcast. You see the Cafe Moto. Yeah.
Look at that.
We also got some hats here as well. But yeah, we'll take a quick break and we will reconvene with Mr. Full Detail Automotive.
Hey.
What up? It's your boy P.A from the Cafe Moto podcast, and I wanted to take a quick second and say thank you to everyone that has been watching this video. It's not done yet. We got a ways to go, but real quick, I wanted to show you guys some of the merch we've been working on. We got the Podcast Club shirt with the Cafe Moto podcast on the front. Something simple, but everyone will get it. And then we've got my favorite, and that is this one right here, the TV off Cafe Moto podcast shirt. Also got these hats right here. This one's the black. We've also got the vanilla camo, and we've also got the chocolate camo. These hats are stitched on. They are not glued on, and that is something that we worked really hard on trying to find someone that can do that, so that way it's a high quality hat, high quality shirt, high quality merch, high quality podcast. Thank you for everything. It's your boy PA. Take it easy. All right, so we're back, and we're gonna start off something that we kind of just came up with, and you're the first one. So, so it's our lightning round. All right, so you got 30 seconds or less to answer. I mean, I feel like you probably would answer them quicker than 30 seconds. Oh, but it's a couple questions. So, all right, you ready?
Panic.
All right, so what's your GOAT car?
My GOAT car?
Yeah,
The DA Integra.
DA Integra.
DA
All right.
Integra.
Super or GTR?
Which GTR?
I'm personally like the 33.
I like the 32.
Okay, so 33 or 32?
32.
And we're talking Mark 3 or Mark 4 since everyone
Mark 4,
cares
yeah,
about the Mark 4.
Of course.
Even though I'm a Mark 3 guy.
Yeah, I
Shout
would
out
lean.
to Billy.
Shout out Billy. Yeah, I would lean to between those two. I would lean 32.
32.
Yeah, I would lean 32.
Okay. So what's the best motor?
Ooh. B18C.
C.
Ooh.
Okay.
B18C.
Honda.
What's the worst motor?
Ooh. VG30 DET. T.
No way.
VG30, boy.
Ooh.
Get that out of my face. I would rather a 4G63 or
Oh man,
or
he's just coming for me.
bro,
I got a 4G63 now.
bro, I would rather over a
Oh,
VG.
man.
Get the hell out of here. And what's crazy is that I love it. I love it so much.
I love mine when I had it.
Man.
That's interesting. Okay. FD or FC? Or FB. Actually, rank them.
Ooh, rank them.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
All right. All right. So it goes FB and then FC, FD, but sometimes these switch. Okay. So a properly styled FC will beat an FD any day.
Okay.
And
I agree.
And my reasoning for that is I love the boxy look. I love the square body cars. Oh my God. That's why I love the DA so much. It's just square and I love it. The stock body FC, which is one next door, the stock body FC is just kind of boring.
Yeah, it's like it requires more.
It requires more. Correct. That is the correct word. Yes. Requires. Perfect. But yeah, you put a nice kit on the FC, lower the wheels. Oh,
Yeah. And they can fit a lot different size wheels too.
Yes.
A good selection of wheels.
beautiful car.
All right. So Z32 or Mark III Supra?
Z32 all
I
day.
figured you would.
Yeah.
I know you said you didn't care for the Mark III. Even though I think that they're essentially the same but different. But
Super
same.
big car, 2 doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge motors.
Huge-ish.
A lot of
Same
the
size.
7M is a huge motor.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge motor.
Straight
And then
six.
what else was it? I mean, essentially they were saying a bunch of electronics.
Oh yeah.
They
okay.
are both riddled with electronics.
I see what you're saying then.
Yeah, they're
okay.
almost the same car.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Okay. Gotta write that down. Timestamp it. DA or DC?
DA.
Okay.
Agree.
What?
Tesla or Uber?
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, thank Manny for that one. Threw you off.
Gosh. All right. So I don't got no beef with the electric car community
Okay.
at all. In fact, the first electric car I was in was a Chevy Volt. And it was my first time feeling that. And I was like, whoa. It just,
Goes.
Torque instantly.
Yeah.
flat. And I was like, well, this is crazy. You know? Here's my thing, right? If you buy an electric car, and to answer your question, Tesla, if you buy an electric car because they're cool and it's fun, more power to you. If you buy an electric car because you think you're saving the environment and doing all that kind of stuff,
They're worse for the
oh
environment.
my gosh, bro, stop talking, please, just stop. Like, you're the worst kind of person, and I don't care. I don't care. You are literally the worst person. You know what I'm like? That's my beef with it. That is like the cyst of the electric car community. You know what I'm saying? Like, it divides, bro. Like, the people who are doing it for fun, like, yo, the Plaid is so fast, everything is so fast, cool.
Yeah.
Them people are cool. But I'm saying, bro, if you, oh my gosh, bro.
Cyst.
Bro, I was trying to think of a disrespectful word, and like it was the first thing that came in, bro. It's just so sickening, so sickening.
Yo, that's a
don't know.
grinds my gears moment.
Oh man, like stop it,
All
stop
right.
it.
So we got least favorite car term that people use.
Ooh,
Mine is rims.
oh,
Mine is V4.
before. Man, I guess built. Shout out Billy, but I guess built, because the word, as of recently-ish, has lost its meaning.
That's very true. There's a lot of bought.
Oh my
whole lot
gosh,
of ball.
bro.
Yeah. Whole lot of bought.
Yeah, and it kills me because it's like
Bought built too.
bought built, and it's like, oh, this is my build. Oh, what do you have done? Oh, I got some BC coils, I got some JNC wheels, and then I got the Megan exhaust.
Build, huh?
Build. Oh. All right,
Interesting.
cool. Congratulations, my boy. Nice build. And
Or to go hand in hand with that, stage.
oh,
That's stage one.
So I get the marketing, and I think marketing is what brought us that whole
Stage.
terminology thing.
Yeah.
It was just an easy way to describe stuff. Stage 1 holds up to 300 horsepower clutches. Stage 2 holds up to 400 horsepower. But then stage 1 intake. Stage 2 intake.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
They're the same here.
Yeah, it's like, come on. Like, it just got out of hand, and, stage 1 build.
Huh?
And it just started doing this
Soldier
thing. Yeah, man. It's like, what happened? Yeah, man, that word build.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay. So the last question, your Mount Rushmore car list.
Oof.
Top 4.
Top four.
All right. So I don't know who's on Mount Rushmore, but yeah, I was born into the citizenship. So so let me see. Thomas Jefferson, I think. So that would be the DA. We got the DA.
Okay.
We got the FD.
Okay.
Okay. Then we got the DA again. No. Let me see. So the DA and the FD are on there. Boom. Default. Those are the two big heads. Then I'll probably throw the Odyssey in there, the RA3 Odyssey, first gen Odyssey, and probably the first gen Mazda 3.
Okay.
Yeah, those 4. So the DA, because it just is. The FD, we already know. The Odyssey, I've wanted a first gen Odyssey since high school, which is a very long time ago. No one will know exactly how long, but it was a very long time ago. It is an
Black
amazing
don't
car.
crack, man. It's all right.
Hey, and I'm riding it to the end, bro.
Yes,
I'm riding all the way
sir.
to the end. Most people don't even know my mom is as old as she is, and I won't say, but bro,
Even when I
I
saw her at Seven's Day, she doesn't look old. I mean, she just looked like a mom,
Yeah.
and that's not like
no,
rude or
no,
anything.
I get what you're saying, but yeah, it's questionable. You wouldn't know that her number is as high as it is, and I thank her for them jeans. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ride
Shout out
with it.
all moms.
Shout out all moms doing the thing. So yeah, the Odyssey is just, it's amazing. It's a van with 4 doors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then underneath,
Or opening, like regular
Yes.
opening doors.
swing doors.
Yep.
And it's got the shifter up here. It's a whole thing, right? And underneath is a Honda Accord. It's got an F23, and some of them came with the J32. Don't buy those ones. Front wheel drive V6s are out, bro. Stop buying front wheel drive V6 cars. It's done.
Honda made many.
Yeah, they did. They did. And the people who own them let them die and break. because it's a front wheel drive V6. All right.
True.
And then the first gen Mazda 3, besides it being one of the most beautiful cars that Mazda has ever made, beautiful, absolute, the hatch specifically, not the sedan thing. It's so beautiful. But we had one when we were over in Japan land, and it's one, super versatile, drives beautifully, looks great, and it's just like the perfect car. It can do everything. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's not super fast, it's not super slow. It feels good when you drive. It's overall, it's just the perfect car. Excellent car, phenomenal car, absolutely phenomenal. So those four, you know, the I'm more practical, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more practical. You know?
He's okay. He's
Yeah.
more practical,
Yeah.
and that'll bring us actually right into this next question I have: cake or ice cream? The last time we were here, you referred to certain vehicles as cake and ice cream, and we have it.
What a great
on
reference.
film.
Oof.
So, Mr. Practical, cake or ice cream? And I kind of already know what he's going to say, but
Yeah, man. See, hold up. Where are we? And what are we doing?
Ooh.
that's a good one to throw back. Okay.
See, is it the summertime and we had a birthday party in the park, or are we inside hanging out and we watching movies?
If so,
I'm gonna go at party all day.
yeah.
All right. So if we outside at the park at a birthday party, give me ice cream.
All right.
I mean that. I want ice cream. I'm in the park, the wind, the trees, kids are beating each other up. Give me some ice cream. You know what I'm saying?
I want to watch the kids be.
Yeah, man. So you can't sit there and eat cake. Cake got two hands. You know what I'm saying? You can eat ice cream cone. It's one hand thing. Hey, stop. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, but I'm talking about the cars. Cake or ice cream.
Oh.
Maybe a little explanation on that, on
Yeah.
the cake and ice cream thing, because
Well, it's in that. It's in the video for
Oh yeah, the walkthrough we did.
yeah, the shop
Make sure
tour.
you check that out.
Check that out.
Yeah.
Shop tour. It's
Yeah.
gonna be separate from this.
Yeah, in the past.
Yeah, it's the past, but it's still relevant.
Very, very much.
They're parked in the same spot still.
Mm.
So
Yes,
counts.
yes. All right. So, as it relates to the two RX-7s, anyway, they're the same car, both FDs, but they serve very different purposes. So, for example, the blue one, no ABS, no power steering, no AC, no nothing. Wee. Practical for its purpose. If it didn't need to be there, it got removed. This car, the padding on the firewall to keep the heat and the noise down, removed.
Gone.
All of it. And it's not for weight savings. So this car is like raw. You get in it, you can hear all the rocks and the thing, it's hot, it stinks, it's a whole thing. Whole full body experience. All of your senses are just like, let's go, you know? And then when you get into it, you hear the turbo, it winds up, and then you get into boost and the wastegate opens and it's just screaming and you're keeping it straight and you're doing the thing and you snatch the next gear and the process repeats 2 to 3 to 4 times. And you get out of it and you're going super fast. And you press the brakes and you you know? And it's just a whole body experience. Okay. You get in the JZ car, AC, power steering, tinted windows, comfortable seats.
The
Radio.
firewall still has padding.
Firewall has padding, the whole nine, you know? It's got a quiet exhaust, turbo, well, stock turbo, so it doesn't scream when you get into boost. Nothing. Normal. Subtle, quiet.
So is the red one cake or ice cream? Which one's the red? Red one's got to be
I would say cake,
cake.
Yeah, probably.
and I would say ice cream would be the blue
Blue
one.
one.
Yeah,
Do they have names?
They do. Well, the red one doesn't have a name per se, but the blue one has a name. His name is Wayne. The boy.
Win.
Yeah.
If anybody's watched Shatas,
Win.
win.
I only seen that. I seen that movie one time, and it was recently.
Wow, really?
Yeah. It took me a while to
Oh,
come
wow.
around and watch it. I didn't realize what
Interesting.
it was, and then I watched it, and I was like, this movie is crazy.
It left it one.
Tell what I left. Oh what?
Wow. wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you watched it.
Yeah.
You're better for it.
Yeah, I am. It's my gosh. But I guess it's like their boys in the hood, I guess.
I never thought of it that way.
Maybe. It's in that realm.
Yeah.
You know, it's in that realm.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood kind of. Well, no, I was about to say Boys in the Hood kind of was like one day, but no, it was more than one day.
Yeah, a couple days.
Yeah,
I'm the real
and Shotas
Jamaican.
was like a lot.
I'm the real Jamaican Don Dada.
Yeah.
But it's all right. That blue one's weird.
Yes.
You can't say it. You can't unsay it.
Yeah.
That's the name now.
Yes, that is the name of the person I bought the car from. Yeah, back in Japan, for $1,500. That was a whole.
Was he Jamaican?
No, it was a white
That
man.
would have made the story even funnier.
Yeah, he's a white man, Marine, and
Explains the price.
yeah, gosh, man, bro, I don't know. I guess because the thing is, the explanation he gave to me, he was like, "I'm done with it. I'm tired," and I was like, "Whoa," I was like, "I'm not in a position," because he offered me the car because I didn't have one at the time. At that time, I was coming off of anyway. So he offered me the car, and I was like, "Man, I don't have that in me to buy that car." And he was like, "Give you $1,500, you could have it." I was like, well, I guess I'm on my way. So that same night, man, in the middle of the night, he just called me, and I was like, I guess I'm coming. And I went over there, and I took the car, and he let me make payments on it, which is crazy.
Wow.
$1,500.
I wonder if he's like, man, I sold this car. This like if he looks at an FD now, just like,
Nah. We cross paths every so often, you know what I mean?
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah. You know, he's fully aware of what this is now. You know, he's not out of touch with it at all. One day I'm sure he'll get a ride in it, and you know, it is what it is. He's retired now, living his life. So
gotcha. Makes sense.
yeah.
Okay, so you won't ever pick cake or ice cream. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
it just depends
okay.
on the situation, man. It
Yeah.
depends. You know what I'm saying? Am I trying to excite my senses and you know and just like have those feelings, or am I just looking to go somewhere? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've driven from here to Orlando in each of these, and I can tell you one of them is a better experience than the other.
Yeah.
You know?
Sorry, Ween.
Yeah.
But that kind of brings us into, speaking of the FDs, Sevens Day.
What? Peak of the year.
My.
July
Peak of the
7th.
year, boy.
Yeah, that is an amazing event that you hold. It is an amazing day in general, but it's an amazing event that you hold, and I'm pretty sure everyone in this area is appreciative of it. There's what I've learned recently is there's a lot of like, I had Friendsgiving at my house. There's a lot of kids that like were like us, like, oh, I want a GTR, I want a Skyline, I want this, I want that. And whenever I had the Friendsgiving at my house and getting to take the pictures and stuff like that, to me, these are like, they're all my friends. So like, oh, okay, R33. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, this is just Oki's car, which he has two dope cars. This is just Dom's car with his 33. Oh, these are just, I drive my Chaser as a daily, and people are like, what the hell? I'm like, what's a daily? Like, so I wouldn't say I take it for granted, but like, I forget how I was when I was a kid. So whenever they were there for Friendsgiving and neighbors coming by, like, oh my goodness, I never seen like this car in person, let alone multiples. And so Sevens Day, there's a lot of people that haven't seen an FD. The only time they seen one was
Gran Turismo.
Dom going into the parking garage, or Hans, FD, but they just haven't seen them in person. So to be able to hold that, like I said, I definitely appreciate you being able to do that. And it also like made way for one of my best pictures ever with that dude breaking his neck looking at my Miata.
Yeah. It's a vibe. It is absolutely a vibe. But yes, to what you're describing, we are desensitized to our environment. Being around these all day, every day, yeah, it does numb you some. Because, yes, you're right. There are people who have never seen an FD in person, have never been close enough to actually touch one or sit in one, breathe the same air as it's sucking in, you know? And then here we are every day, breaking them, you know? And just like, it is what it is. But yes, it's nice to like be able to bring all of that together where other than on TV, where else are you going to see a collective of all the legends?
Yeah.
And in all these different flavors and all these variants and ones that run, ones that don't, and all just like that is insane. And you're telling me all of this is in this area? Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
It is. Bro, it feels so good just to see it, and then everybody's having fun, and it's just like a whole thing. You know what I mean? There's a lot of events that happen in Tampa, a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So to be able to contribute to that is it just, I'm grateful, you know, and then the team behind it, because without the FDA team, 0 events are possible. Literally is not, I cannot run an event by myself. So
Yeah.
shout out to the team.
I remember seeing you like walking up and down kind of like everywhere with the little bullhorn and everything. You have to at least do like 5 miles or something on Seven's Day
In this
like,
area.
yeah. And the playlist too, like
Oh my.
the Seven's Day playlist is wild, and it's like it's almost like it gets better every year.
Bro, I curate that playlist. I doing this. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe I should move these songs here in the thing because this one doesn't flow that well into this one. And yeah, I don't know if I can put a Biggie song next to a Tupac song. We put a 50 Cent song in the middle. You know, bro, I'm sitting here and I'm designing this playlist, bro. I love my 7th Day playlist, bro. It just, oof. You know, I think it's got a little something in there for everybody. And I like my 7th Day playlist. I work hard on that.
It's a pretty dope playlist. As Spirit, you know,
Yeah.
tells you that they like your playlist as well. That's what I think they were saying.
Yeah. Shout out to the highlighter Yellow Airplanes. Yeah, they want to hear it too. So.
Yeah. I would say one of the biggest things with Seven's Day happens to be your boy, Racine.
Yeah.
That man is directing traffic like I have never seen before. And I'm like, I feel like I should go. He's like, nah, this way. I'm like, all right, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to go whichever way you told me. You know what?
Bro.
Sure.
Rasim is a whole vibe. This man, he could have his own show. Look, so Rasim got the energy where, like, his presence is like, hold up, listen to him. You know, like he could. I don't think he does, but if he wanted to, he could command a room. If he wanted to, he could do it. I don't know if he realizes he has that power or not, and I try to show him that. You know, and of course you see it even on 7th Day, because Rasim, he's the second in command for events, especially for 7th Day. You know what I'm saying? So when he's out there directing traffic and he's out there making decisions and he's out there doing things, bro, I don't question nothing. Rasim got it. That's that dude, bro. From day one. In fact, when I bought the shop, Rasim's car was here. I inherited him as a customer, right? And I had to finish his car. I don't even remember what it was that needed to be done, but I had to finish his car, right? So I met him. Ryan, we did the whole turnover, and it was like, yo, this is Mike. He's the new owner. He's gonna do all this. He's gonna do all that. And I met Rasim, and like this towering Turkish man, and he's like, "What's up, Mike? Yeah, all right, word. Yeah, this is my car." You know, it was a whole thing. God, who is this guy? So anyway, working on his car, doing this whole thing, and I get it done. Start it up, send him the video. He's happy, super happy, bro. Backflips, super happy.
Hell yeah.
So from then on, I guess Rasim was down. Like, it is what it is. So he gets his car back. Rasim has pull. He's telling people, go see Mike at FDA. You're not going to question Rasim. Rasim said, go see you. Rasim said to come here. Rasim said that you were the guy to do this. Oh, okay. It seemed like every other person that was coming here was saying, Rasim came here, but it was as if like a child came and it's like so and so said to tell you, bro. It was just like this energy where it's like I'm not gonna say no. He said to come here, now I have to come here.
Yeah.
And he was just sending
Funneling
people,
them.
bro.
Hell
What's up?
In the beginning, it was me and Daniel. Daniel, that's a whole other thing. But it was me and Daniel here in this box working, bro. We would watch the sun go down. We would watch the sun come back up. Me and Daniel in here busting out work, bro. It was crazy, 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 crazy era, which will live on forever, bro. It was shout out to Daniel, bro. That man he's doing fine. He's in Russia now, but he's doing his thing. But yeah, Rasim was funneling the shop. That was him. He was out there in the world. He was the ambassador. He was the FDA ambassador, bro. Out there just funneling people here, man. Shout out to Rasim. That man, he held it down, continues to hold it down. That's a real one. That's a real dude right there, man. That's a real dude.
Give your flowers to Rasim and listen to him when he says something. Or
Rasim.
else.
Yeah.
Or else is.
That's an intimidating dude, man. Yo, he's the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, I was about to say, he doesn't come off intimidating
No.
either. So-
Hold up. It's his energy. It depends on his energy. Like if you watch Dragon Ball, depending on Goku's face, that man is a clown. But
He can fuck some shit up,
bro, the way he looked at Majin Buu, the way he looked at Cell, the way he looked at Frieza after Krillin blew up into a million pieces, he can be an animal. Rasim is that dude where, obviously with his people, if I asked Rasim, was like, yo, I kind of want to see Mount Everest. Hold up. He'll go get it. See that shit? Look at that.
Look at it. I got to go put it back now.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah, but you hold on to that real quick. I'll be right back. And it is what it is. Like, that's how far he'll go for you. He don't care. Bro, real dude. But at the same time, don't mess with him. That boy don't play. Bro, he don't play. Rasim, that's a real dude right there, man. I was just saying, that's a real dude right there, man. I'm grateful for him. Like, I'm grateful for him and everything that he is, like, to me and to FDA. That's just a real dude right there. So,
That's what's up. Like I said, definitely got to have flowers for those type of people in your life.
yeah. A lot of us don't get the opportunity to have somebody like who's there for you like that. You know what I mean? Whether it be family or a friend or whatever. Yeah. You know, a lot of people just they don't get that opportunity. So I'm grateful for him. Like, for real. That's a real dude.
A lot of people don't even realize it, take advantage of that, or not take advantage, but they don't realize that. And the fact that you're, acknowledging that's cool.
Yeah, they take it for granted.
Yeah, that's the word.
Perfect word for
take
it.
it for granted.
Yeah.
Take those kind of people for granted.
Yeah, man. Man, if I ever, bro, and take my leg, if I ever lose sight of that stuff, man. Stuff he does, bro. You don't have to, but he does. You know, and he offers, which is even crazier. So
That's what's up.
yeah, shout out.
Do you have any? I mean, right now you kind of already do dynos, full builds. You outsource vapor honing to me.
Yeah.
Shameless plug. But I mean, you kind of almost do it all already. Do you have any like goals to do more, or is it like you just perfecting what you got? You don't want to
Overextend.
Yeah, overextend, bust out the seams or anything like that.
Yeah. So I think as far as in-house stuff, there's only one more thing I want to add, and that's I don't want to outsource building the AC lines anymore. Because
You do a damn good job at that, from what I can see. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it's years in the making. The guy who does them for me now, every time we do a set, he teaches me. He teaches me. And it was a few sets ago that he was like, yo, you're ready. And I was like, I don't know, But I think that's the last thing I want to bring in, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to go back and forth, and then fit it here, take it to him, have him assemble it, and then fit it back and hope it translated. Just to be able to do it here would be ideal. But as far as like anything else, nah. There's a dude on YouTube. His name is David, and he runs a channel called The Future. There's no is no.
Yeah,
it's
he's a
FUTR.
marketing.
Yeah, bald guy with the glasses.
Asian dude, right?
Yep. Where's it, Chris?
I don't remember his name. I know the brand. I know the brand that you're talking about.
Yeah.
He does a lot of marketing. And,
Well, I was watching one of his super long videos, and one of the things that he was asked was, he was like, what if you get a client that comes to you and asks you to do something that you don't really know how to do or really know how to execute on? And he responded, that will never be the case. And I was like, what? How's that possible? And he's like, if a client brought me a job that was outside of the scope of my capability, I know who to hire to make sure that I can get that done. He's like, I don't need to know how to do everything. I just need to know how to get everything done. And I was like, oh, fuck. He's right.
I understand it now.
Yeah, I was like, he's exactly right. I don't need to know how to do everything.
Oh yeah.
Just tell me what you need done, and I'm going to charge you accordingly to get it done, because I know what team I need to hire to accomplish that goal. That's it. So I don't need to do everything here. I don't need to know how to weld. I don't need to know how to fab. I just need to know somebody who does.
Yeah.
And knows how to do it, I guess, say according to the budget. Put it like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's I think minus the AC thing, I think we're at the limit of what will actually take place here in the shop. In-house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Outsourcing. It works. It works.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does. And it also gives like other people, speaking from my own perspective, like it gives other people a chance to kind of be a part of something that they might not have otherwise been a part of.
Absolutely.
Like, forget the I remember the shop, but I'm not gonna say it because we're in a different shop. But I got to vapor hone oil pan for R34, and Jesus Christ,
that one's low.
Yeah. Sometimes the low FedEx comes in, they don't care. It's FedEx. They'll land right on the roof if they want it to, bro. I swear.
But I mean, I've been near R34s now. I haven't ridden in one, but I mean, that was like, it was awesome, especially the story behind that R34 specifically. So just the fact that, I was able to vapor hone the oil pan, and it had the it was the all-wheel drive one, so it had like the axles and all that other stuff in it. Like that was amazing. And I didn't even know it was for that. I thought it was for like a 32.
Yeah.
And the person posted it, and I was just like, it went on that car? Whoa, I did that. That's me. and he shared it, or maybe the shop shared it. One of them shared it. Maybe it was a mechanic that shared it. So that was awesome. I have one last question for you. Since you were in Japan, what's like one of your, I guess, top number one stories about your time over there?
Oh, so just for clarity, I was in Japan. One quote, okay? So just the same as Hawaiians say they're Americans, Okinawa is Japan.
It's Japan, America, pretty much.
Well,
American Japan.
it is America, Japan. They have a place there called American Village,
Oh.
which is how deep embedded we are there. Yeah, and their bloodline is all messed up down there because of us, bro. Mixed, everybody is mixed. Yeah, it's hard to find pure-blooded ones down there. But yeah, that's my Japan there. But so when we were in Okinawa, we lived in the prefecture of Yomitan, which is nice, very nice. A lot of farmland and stuff. Down the street, which I'll call it down the street, there is a very popular toge called Takoyama, and it is a point A to point B. Not exactly on a mountain, but it kind of is. The ledge is guardrail and trees. You wouldn't know there was a ledge there if you didn't actually climb over the trees and look. It just looks like a flat road. But this road was just like super close to the house, and it was amazing. It was my very first toge, and I found it on my own. And then I tried to show my friends, and they said, "Oh, you really know about this? We already knew about this." And they knew about it. In fact, the first night I took them, I was like, "Yo, guys, I gotta show you this road I found, super cool road." So I'm guiding them out there to the road, and to get there, so it's just like highway all the way, not highway, but it's like regular street all the way there, and then it's like a veer off, like this, and then boom, then the road starts, right? But you can keep going because like that. So when we got there, and I veered, the guy behind me, his name was Kevin. He had a GC8 at the time, right? We veered, and as soon as we veered, he went whoop, jumped, leapfrogged me, and took off. I didn't see him again until we got to the end.
Wow.
And I was like, "What?" And that's when we got to the end. Like, "Oh, we already know about this place. You're just finding out." Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I found it on my own. So I have a special connection to this place.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it was down the street from the house. Down the street enough. So since I was on swings or mids or working nights all the time, there was a way to leave Kadena and basically detour through Talk to get home. And at the time, we were under like this weird curfew thing where we had to go straight home and straight back. So even if I got caught, I could say, "Well, so I am going home."
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna say?
What you gonna say?
Yeah, this white plate out here at 2 a.m. running the toge. But anyway, so I would do this every night, and I would make passes every night, 4, 5, 6, 8, 15 passes, bro. I'm just out there burning gas until I fatigued. Straight up, bro. Love this road. So this one night,
the FD, DA,
and the DA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even better.
Bro, and the DA. I had this on talk a few times, but my driving ability on that kind of road in this car, not that it looked like this at the time, but in this car, does not mesh. Dangerous. I was a hazard out there. But in the Integra, catch me. Bro, I'm out. So one night I'm out there, and I'm doing my thing. I'm like, okay, it's time to go home. So instead of going the back way and driving through, the village to get home, I went back to the main road and headed back. So I'm heading back, and as I'm driving back, I'm cooling. And these two bikes, and I was like, oh. Dropped the gear and I chase. So it's two bikes and me driving neatly, put it like that, through the road. It's almost like MLK, right? Imagine MLK with way less lights, and it's two bikes and you, just.
It's a tight little road.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how it was set up. So we're cruising, right? And as we're going, there's a light coming up. The light turns red. We're going too fast. They run through the light. I chase after them, and I run through the light too. As soon as we get through this light, because the road goes this way, and there's all these side roads that lead into like the back roads. We zoom through the light, and as soon as we go through the light, it was almost like a photo finish. As soon as I went through the light, time stopped, and out of my peripheral, all I see is the black and white sitting right there. And the Japanese police cars, they have these big, comical, cartoon-style red lights on top, huge, right? And it was just, and in slow motion and everything, bro. Out-of-body experience. Past curfew, running a red light, going super fast, chasing two motorcycles, Y plate, in uniform. I'm done. Mm-hmm. So I floor it, so I'm just
what
like,
else do you do?
Bro, I panicked, and I was like, I gotta go. They're not gonna catch me in this. I gotta go. It was a Crown, big body Crown, big body Crown police car. Yeah. I'm not gonna leave him in a drag race, but he ain't gonna handle me. It's not gonna happen. So take off, and we're going. The bikes are still going, and I'm going in VTEC, doing the whole thing. And the thing is, the light we ran, it approaches, it's not too far down from this massive intersection, right? Which branches off into all these different places. But at that intersection is where you make a right to go down this road to get to my house, right? and the turn is coming up, boom, boom, bro. I get through the thing, woo, and I'm just like running through it, and bro, he never chased me. I made it home, backed that thing in, got in the house, and I was like, oh my gosh, bro, and I'm going, and I was just like, yo, what just happened? It's like he didn't chase. We're all good.
That's not how I would have told the story. It was like, yo, I outran this kid. He was slow. I hit VTEC kicked in, yo.
My gosh.
Oh man, I would have gassed that story.
Bro, I don't know what would happen. Man, if he would have pulled out, I probably would have kept going, honestly. Because the thing is, who's he going after, me or the bikes?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because realistically, I wasn't like on the bikes. It was a little bit of a distance. I was being polite, let's put it like that. So, boom, 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 through the light like that. So, if he would have triggered his lights, it would have been for the bikes, and I would have just been extra credit. But, bro, either way, they wasn't gonna catch the bikes no way. So they would have pulled me either way. But they would have had to make that choice because the bikes kept going through the intersection, and I cut a right. What are they gonna do? They're gonna try to next to me.
Yeah,
just keep going, chase the bikes. So I don't know, but it was super cool, and I still live in that moment, bro. It was so beautiful that night, bro. You get off work, and you're just looking forward to it, and you got in your mind, all right, I'm gonna hit the turn this way, I'm gonna go like this, I'm gonna do that. You drive the same road for years. Mm-hmm. You get intimate with that road and the turns, and it's like, I'm gonna try this instead of this. I'm gonna hit this in fourth gear instead of third. Mm-hmm. Whole thing. And then you spend the whole night out there, and it's like, okay, it's time to go home. And then that shit happens. Bro, Japan was like, that was the best time of my life, bro.
Hell yeah.
It was just so beautiful. So beautiful. Everything. The memories, the smells, the food, the people, all of it, bro. I just love it so much.
And you still go back, right? You still
yeah.
take trips back to Japan. And are you just going like purely for the culture? Or are you looking for cars? What are you doing out there?
No, so big reveal. Big reveal because it's relevant.
Nice. Exclusive on the podcast.
Yeah, breaking the story.
Ooh, in front of Wayne.
Well, Wayne already knows.
Okay.
Mike's not a car guy.
I knew it.
I'm not.
And he would have got away with it too.
No, I'm not a car guy, bro. I don't care. I really don't. I know it seems. I know, but I don't care, bro. I'm not into cars like that. I don't care. So when I go to Japan and like all that kind of stuff, I'm not like going up garage and like looking at stuff, going to car meets and look car meets. You know what I'm saying? Like
at the loop, the Conjo loop.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'm not looking for the car stuff.
Yeah,
I don't care.
All right.
So like I'm not going there for that. I'm going to be there. I'm going there. I leave my body here. My soul gets on the plane, and I purify in the Sea of China.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's pretty much where Okinawa is. Sea of China on one side, and then the Pacific Ocean on the other. Okinawa is an island about that big on a map. So, yeah. But I go there to collect myself. It's I don't really know how to describe it, but
it sounds like it's pretty much like recharging, like recentering.
Man, it put in perspective. I'm a nerd for space, right? Always have been since elementary school. Fascinates me, the whole thing. I know more about it than most people. I think I'm up to speed. But anyway, the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, as they call it. But when they put it up, right? Because it's an array of mirrors, okay? So when they put it up, they had to align the mirrors to get the image to be clear, okay? The difficulty of doing that in space and remotely, along with the ultimate reward of doing it, right? The struggle in that process versus what's at the end doesn't even 1% explain what happens to me when I go to Japan. Like I don't even know how to describe it to you. I am born again every time I go there. I feel like I am baptizing myself in Japan, and my soul is anew. And it sounds dramatic because it is. And that's the effect it has. And that's why I go.
All right.
And that's why when I go, I'm gone for a month or two.
Yeah.
It's that serious. Bro, recharge, re-energize, recenter, find my zen. All these words mean nothing to the reality of what it is to be there and just breathe and just be. And that's why I go. Bro, it's so deep for me. Like, it's just so deep. And I wish everybody could experience it. I really do. It changes you. Like, a lot. It just does. So,
yeah, I've just been like on work trips, but not like I had one chance to be there, but we won't talk about that. But yeah, work trips wise, I've been there and it was definitely amazing.
yeah.
Definitely beautiful, humid.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
that was before I came here.
It's more tolerable here by a lot, I feel, than it is over there. Over there, for starters, you can watch things rust in real time.
Yes.
Which is insane to me. It is a bonkers process that you literally just watch it change right in front of you. Time lapse in your hand, you know? And when you step outside the door, it can be nice and cool and chill outside your house, but the distance from your front door to the car is enough to make it seem like you just got done running a marathon. And that's not even exaggerating. It really happens.
Yeah.
You walk into the hangar, the floor is wet.
Yeah.
How? It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sickening.
Yeah, and then something else I remembered, the being big motorcycle guys, the road had like, what do they say, like seashell or something?
They say that. They say it's crushed coral.
Yeah,
and all
coral.
that
I
kind
know
of
it's
stuff.
slippery.
Yeah, it is. It
So,
is. You gotta be smart about it in the rain. It's bad, but it's cool because Japanese people are smart. Any of the roads that are like twisty, they put grip patches in the turn parts. Whether it be strips or the whole road in that turn, it just changes color. It goes from whatever it is to like this rubbery material to help with slip.
Smart.
Genius.
Yeah.
Basic. Genius.
Some group tape.
Yeah, exactly. It's grip tape.
well, that's what's up. All right, well, Mike, I definitely appreciate you having us back here again after I messed up the first time.
No.
It definitely means a lot.
Yeah.
It's definitely a full circle moment.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate you guys coming by, giving me the opportunity and stuff, put a sticker on the table and,
Absolutely.
do the whole nine,
yeah, the goal is to have the table full. That's the goal.
Easy.
So,
Super easy.
with everyone that tells a story.
Yeah,
for sure.
Super, super easy.
I want to make it a point too. If you need help this 7th day,
Oof.
I am open to volunteer. I'll be here early,
Yeah.
whatever you need.
I feel like I volunteer every year, and he's like, "No, I got it."
Well, so I appreciate the offer, but I try to like be mindful because typically people, when they, I'll help, they don't realize, whoa. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's
I didn't know I agreed to this.
no, it's I understand what what goes into events, so
All right.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Because I try not to like brick wall people where it's like people think, oh yeah, I'll chill with you that day. Whoa. What was
Ain't
that?
no chilling.
Ooh.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, this is damn near a shift. I don't think you
Yeah.
understand how much work it is on this event day.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's bonkers. But yeah, I do appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I know if you want some of the best cuisine, was it Lang Belly?
Lang Belly. Shout out Danny.
Amazing
Shout
food.
out to Danny.
Amazing food.
Mhm.
This year got to see Boosted Boy Kyle. He was
Yep.
doing his thing as I was setting my booth up right behind him.
Yeah.
I regret
yeah.
that. Just like as he had like a PS5.
It was,
like,
yes, the gaming headset
or
on.
whatever. It was wild.
Yep.
But yeah, I was behind him setting up my booth. I think I have a picture of it, and I'm like,
hitting the two-step. Da, 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 da.
I saw you in that Boosted Boys video in the back going,
Yeah. And then this is where I met Billy. I didn't even know he was here. You know what I mean? I didn't even know he was here, and now we're cool. So, Brandon, of course, I always see him.
Yeah,
And
74.
what's his name? Kevin.
RX7 parts.
Yes, RX7parts.com, right?
Yes, sir. Shout out
Get your RX7 parts
RX7parts.com.
from him. Yeah.
I get a lot of RX7 parts from him.
Yeah. He's definitely an amazing person. We're not friends, but like every time he's come down, we've definitely talked, and I think he gave me like some steak.
Yeah.
This last time. Like it was amazing.
Yeah.
He was like, "Can we put the tits together?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Want some steak?" I'm like, yeah.
You want some loose steak out of my pocket?
It's warm. If that thing had something in it, he got me.
Yo.
For sure.
Look how easy it is.
Yeah, but definitely cool guy. Maya, shout out to her.
Yeah, Maya.
I still have her. They're not stickers. The Instagram logo and stuff on my chaser.
Yep.
And
on-site printing.
Yes.
When you're at the meet and you don't have your Instagram handle on your car,
exactly.
missed opportunity.
Maya got you.
She got it right now.
Tuner's Closet.
Tuner's Closet.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Some dope shirts.
Clothing merch. Yes, sir.
Yes. I think that's I can't remember the people that had like the floor mats. I can't remember their name.
Tune Up.
Yeah.
Yep, Tune Up. They make custom floor mats. He has the template. He'll put it in the car, cut the template out, and he'll make you the diamond stitch.
Yeah.
However you want.
Dope floor mats. So yeah, I got to mingle with these people 2 years in a row now. And it's definitely something that I look forward to. Circle it on the calendar and stuff. So if you have never been to a FDA Sevens Day, come to the one in Tampa this year.
Yes,
if you're hosting it this year.
Yeah, I feel like it is my duty to do that. I think if Sevens Day ever got skipped, I think people will start checking in on me and seeing if I'm okay.
Yeah.
So
we'll come talk to Weed.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks again for having us here, man. It's definitely been much appreciated. I don't know if Manny has anything.
Quick, 10K, you got a car.
Oh, how did we forget that?
Almost forgot it.
You got 60 seconds.
Ay.
10K, you got a car. What would it be? Do everything. Buy it, mod it.
CB7 Accord.
Ooh, okay.
CB7 Accord, which I'm changing my Mount Rushmore. We're adding a fifth head.
You do what you want.
CB7 Accord.
Okay.
Sedan or coupe, doesn't matter. Sedan preferred. Keeping the F23, put a little turbo on it. Keep it auto.
Wow.
Figure that out somehow. I don't know. And do it. That's it. CB7, a really nice auto CB7 with working AC would be lovely. Absolutely lovely. Yeah.
And then the other side of that question.
Real quick, what's your $10,000 based on Mike? Based
off Mike's. DC5 Integra.
That's fine. what are we doing?
Huh?
Are you building the LS?
Man, I'd put a B18C.
Type R swap DC. Ooh, man.
It's nothing fancy.
Whoa.
I mean, shout out Tevin.
Oh. Yo.
Yeah, shout out Tevin.
It's so funny. So funny you mentioned him. Bro, Tevin tried to add me on Facebook when the second time around, when me and Brandon got super cool.
Uh-huh.
And it's funny because he sent me the friend request and I seen it and I was like, and I just left it. But bro, Brandon was like, yo, how come you ain't add Tevin? And I was like, what are you talking about? And the thing is, like, on my Facebook, like, I don't got everybody on my Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't need to be on that side of me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But, like, his friend request just sits in my inbox. And every time we cross paths, it's like, I kind of need to, like, address it, I guess. And I just didn't. And I never did. And it was just a running joke with Brandon. Like, yo, when are you going to accept Tevin's friend request? I think it's still sitting there, actually.
Damn.
But, yeah, I never accepted it.
I'll ask Tevin if he ever...
Yo. Nothing personal, but like, what's up?
That's funny.
You know what I mean?
That's
But yeah, it's funny you mentioned this dude, man.
Yeah.
So, my
What about you?
10K. I'd do a DA because I had one back in the day. And I missed that car for sure. GSR swap, B18, C
There you go.
probably. I wouldn't do a K.
No.
I would not do a K.
No.
But I love that car. I miss that car. It's been a while since I've been in a Honda. It'd be nice to have one.
Yeah. Yep. And the DA is the ultimate machine. It what's crazy about it, VTEC, when it came out with the DA, which was the first car to have it, it literally changed the world. Variable valve timing is a thing.
Yeah, everybody has it now.
Period.
Yeah.
And the DA brought that to the world. Honda brought that to the world with the DA, and it does not get the respect it deserves. And it just frustrates me so much, bro. It frustrates me. My gosh. But yeah, best car ever. Best car Honda's put out, period. Better than the NSX, better than the NSX. All of it.
All right, so the other side of that question, $1 million unlimited or unlimited budget, just anything that you can get, but you can only get one vehicle.
Yep. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. What's it going to be?
Audi R8, V8, manual. Woo. First gen.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd
10 cylinder.
For me, I'd say an FD Mike's Way.
Raw?
Yeah.
We talking about ice cream?
Whatever way you decide to make it.
All right, I'm gonna excite your senses. You get ice cream.
Okay.
You get ice cream.
You get ice cream.
Okay.
Whenever y'all got time, come back.
Yes.
I'll show you. In
Yes.
fact, I'll show you both. The red one is broken, but it runs enough. It runs enough where
You could tell the difference.
Yes. Because back in the day when I was more like not here, people would ask, "Hey man, which one do you like more?" And I would give them the explanation. You know what I mean? I'll tell them the thing like, "Yeah, they're different. It's hard to explain. It's not which one I like more." Blah, blah, blah. And I would take them for a ride, and we would go do the thing. And I would, "Which one do you like more?" And they would go, and I'm like, "Oh, I see it now." I'm like, "Perfect. Glad you understand."
All right. Yours?
Last time, and I'm sticking to it. It's the last gen that FD came out with was the Spirit, right?
Spirit R.
The Spirit R.
Oh, okay.
Last 1,500 cars off the line. Spirit R. They all have a special plaque and everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the mods I would do, but definitely going for FDA to get them done.
Nice.
Thanks, guys.
All right. I guess that wraps it up here at Full Detail Automotive in Tampa. If you need anything done is it just imports or anything?
No, we work on everything. We got a Camaro on the schedule for Friday. He wants a set of headers, so we'll see.
If you want one of the best looking bays, though, no matter what car.
Yeah. We'll juice up the engine bay. Boy, I'm telling you, bro. I love
bread
it.
and
The
butter
Starlet
right
was
Bread and butter.
that Starlet job when that came through, bro. I was like, yes, yes.
Something to get the creative juices
I was in there
flowing.
like this. Don't need that. Don't need this. Don't need that. Put this here. Route this here. I'm gonna tuck that and do this. And I was like, here you go. And they were like, where's all the stuff? I was like, it's gone. Same car. But all the stuff is better.
Sweet. Well, yeah. If you need anything, check out Mike at Full Detail Automotive.
Appreciate you, man.
Until then, thank you again, sir. It has been fun.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks,
All
guys,
right,
coming by
everybody.
and giving me this opportunity here.
Yes,
Peace, y'all.
sir.
Take it
Peace.
easy.
Take it easy.